So it's time to look at just some more little bits around the shoulder that are worth trying to release out. Generally the shoulder muscles that are then connecting to the spine tend to get pulled in with all that other tight tissue. So I like to use the spiky-balls, but again you could revert to a tennis ball or the lacrosse balls, or the peanuts that are available, which are the sort of double balls together. So you could use any of those things. I suppose you could even try a golf ball around the shoulder and see how you got on. So you could use one, you can use two. I'll show you how to use two. So I'm trying to basically lay this so that it comes to almost the back of the shoulder joint and then just down to the upper part of the arm. And we just begin to roll again forwards and backwards over it. So obviously your arms have not got the same girth that your legs have, so it's much more specific and much more targeted quite quickly. So you're going to probably spend less time doing this than you might with the legs. But once you find yourself a spot, again it's movement. So we bend and straighten the elbow, and we might rotate the arm back and forth to just feel movement of our tissues as we have this pressure point on it. And that's a really useful one to work through. You can also just sort of move the balls so that they come a little bit further down, somewhere between the shoulder and the rib. So we're not going under the armpit, but it's just this triangular connection just a little bit closer to. So just explore around, kind of rolling slightly onto the back, onto the front. There's usually some quite good bits around the deltoids as well, which is these muscles on the top of the shoulders. They can be quite full of a few trigger points as well, so that can be worth doing, just finding the top muscle of the shoulder. Now we also want to get the front of this. I would say there's often a lot of strain going on the front from these forward postures, so in order to get to that position, what we can do is place the ball under the front of the shoulder and move the arm front to back. So we can have palm facing upwards here, move it round, so if we can go palm up, palm down. So just again rolling over the front of this, and you can just play around at any angle there. And again, if you're getting a lot of flicking and crunching as you do that, then you know you've got some sinew stuff there that is worth just loosening off. So there's some good bits on the fronts of these shoulders here that are worth playing with to loosen off. So again, you might start at the tip of the shoulder on the front deltoid there. You might be able to just work a little bit further down towards where that deltoid muscle begins to insert. The most of the points tend to be around this sort of top little horseshoe area. So that's where I would go around the front and the back and a little bit through the centre. And then you want to try and target this area around the back there, but that's really worth doing as well. Back problems, neck problems, but as I would say, I would just cover your body in them and see what you can find, and just get rid of all those landmines in your body. You should feel good for it. Okay, so I hope you found all these myofascial release concepts useful.